Okay, I'm going to be showing off some of the Radium region stuff now that's going to be coming. So I've got a completely blank template up right now. So find some sounds. I'll just minimize this. So I can do it a number of ways. I can make a selection and hit R on my keyboard. And you see up here, it's added a Radium region, and I can keep on adding more and more. And I can adjust these in and out points as well. I can right click and remove a region, or right click and remove all regions. I can also, if I zoom back out, I can see that the auto identify region has worked pretty good for these sounds from Frank. So I'll hit Shift R, and that will capture all the regions. And now when I load this into Radium, you can see each of those regions is up here at the top. And when I hit notes on my keyboard, so now it's randomly picking a region. Now I can reverse, and the regions will move, but graphically they don't at this point. That's something I have to fix. So there's that. Now, if I wanted to make an adjustment, for now I'd have to recall the sound back into Sound Miner, and then I can remove a region, like zoom in, adjust a point if I wanted to, and then when I load it back in, there we go. There's also a little option here to do a release trigger, which changes the behavior of the layer. Normally, it responds to note on messages. But I'll put another one on here on slot 2. We'll just choose this. It can be a single sound as well, so I'll just mark this one item. And I'll load this into slot 2. And well, before I do that, here's both of them. So now I'll do release trigger. So now what will happen is when I release the note on my keyboard, that one will trigger. And you can think of it as doing a sort of a one-shot. So it's going to play the entire sample. I can also do regions on this. So let me just go Shift R. So it's captured all of these. Now when I load, it's still going to be a release trigger, but it's randomly picking a sample to play. Some other advanced things are the fade. Well, let's find a sound that might actually, or we can demonstrate it a little bit. Okay, here's a good one. So I'll just clear my rack, shrink it down. So I'll just mark some regions. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that'll do. Now, obviously, these aren't clean because if you listen to the sound, it's sort of a continuous thing. So if I load this, not too bad. Well, there's a little bug there. Oh, well, okay. Well, this is why it's an alpha build. For some reason. Oh, I captured a region. Well, that's my fault. I hit Shift R at the beginning instead of just R. So it's actually captured one massive region as well, which kind of brings up a fun little thing I programmed, is that these regions can overlap. So if I delete all of these regions, you can see there's the beginning and the end of one region. So I'll remove them all. So you could have a region like this, and then you could have another region like this. And it doesn't matter that they overlap. It's still going to treat them as like two separate entities. So that's I think that's pretty cool. I spent some time on that. Probably tell by my voice. So let's try this again. I'll go here, here, here. Okay, and I'll load. So what I wanted to show was that the fade applies to every region. So even though graphically it just shows it fading out at the end, you can imagine it's actually doing this for each one of those regions. So you have nice clean ones. So these are the things I got to work on. I'll do crazy here. So that's it for now. Oh, the other bug, seeing as this is turning into a little bit of an alpha video, is if I right click on here, I can remove regions. It will just do it graphically, but it doesn't actually remove the region. So if I wanted to remove the region, I'd have to recall it. And do it here.